Welcome to the Matrix. You're one of the pioneers of this big trend. I'm offering you the time dilation theory, a brand new trading methodology revealing all the secrets in the financial markets. Unlock your true potential with TDT and escape the Matrix. Welcome, Neo. In this video, I'm going to introduce the basic counting technique. We will go through 4 main topics. How do you count from highs and lows? How do you understand the market cycles in terms of counting? How do you count using multiple time frames? How do we count for some situational cases? I put here a few counting examples. You might be asking yourself about, when do I need to anticipate a reversal? When do I need to anticipate an expansion, consolidation, or a retracement? I'm just showing you a few examples here. Without comprehensively teaching it, let's discuss about first example. Price expanded in 4 candles and retraced by 3 candles, and the next expansion started at 8th candle, where 7th candle created the short-term low. Then price expanded 6 more candles and created top at 13th candle. Time had been contracted in between 13 and 17 first. Then the next expansion started and took us to 21st candle to end the cycle. This is the most basic form of how expansions and retracements occur in the time axis. Let's look at the second example, Neo. Price expanded in 3 candles quickly and retraced in 4 candles, where 7th candle created the short-term low, before it takes us to 13th, just before the reversal. And then 21st candle started the expansion, which will take us until 31st candle to end up the cycle. In the third example, we observe a classic price run as 3, 5, and 7, where it created the short-term high until 13th candle. Reversal occurs and it expands up to 21st candle to end up the cycle. I'm representing the concept right here, in order for you to understand the basics, Neo. Everything will be clarified as you study the lessons through the 3rd week of the boot camp. These examples here is to demonstrate possible turning points in time as reversal, expansion, and retracement. In this video, our focal point is reversals, expansions, and retracements, Neo, not consolidations. Framing price swings will be much easier once you understand the basic counting used for these cycles, except consolidations. Bearish closed candles must be ignored for bullish countings, and bullish closed candles must be ignored for bearish countings. There are some special cases where we don't stick to this rule as exceptions, but please stick to this rule before I teach you more. Study and backtest based on this strict counting rule. This will lead you to understand price swings much better before we dive deep into theory. In this strict counting rule, we basically pick the lowest low or the highest high as a starting reference point to start counting. But if the lowest low is created by bearish closed candle for bullish countings, we ignore that. And if the highest high is created by bullish closed candle, we ignore that. Remember, doji candles with almost no body are still countable for both bullish and bearish countings. In the first chart, we start counting using the bullish closed candle that created the lowest low, and in the second example, we start counting by using the doji candle that didn't create the highest high, because the highest high is created by a bullish closed candle here, and it's quite clear that this doji candle should be the starting point. In the first chart, we pick the bearish closed candle just after the bullish closed candle that create the highest high, and this takes us to 7 and 9 as short-term turning points. In the second chart, we pick the other high to align 2 different countings together for more precision. And in the third chart, we pick the bullish closed candle that didn't even create the lowest low. This example might be confusing to some of you, yet we still apply the strict counting rule here by picking the bullish closed candle, and it doesn't even matter if it created the lowest low or not here. Market is like a never-ending music, Neo. Let's talk about market phases, also known as market cycles. Majority of the consolidations take 10 candles or 20 candles. 7 long and 13 long consolidations are uncommon. And if they are occurred, this means that market is about to change the gears. When it comes to expansions and reversals, we generally observe 4 candle long and 7 candle long expansions. 13 candle and 21 candle long expansions are uncommon, yet 13 candle long and 21 candle long reversals are quite common in the markets. When it comes to retracements, we generally observe 3 candle long and 4 candle long retracements in the markets. These are all about the ratios of the universe and its numerology by the God. For instance, you rarely see 7 separated into 2 plus 5. However, you see 7 separated into 3 plus 4 or 4 plus 3. And here's the Wall Street cheat sheet that everyone knows about. Have you ever counted the cycles here on this chart? You probably haven't, Neo, but I'm here to open your eyes. And you see 7 and 13 here as well. It's everywhere, Neo. Expectional counting rules? We strictly pick the bullish close candle that kick-started the expansion where it abandons the consolidation, regardless of where the lowest low formed inside the consolidations. We do this because time gives legitimacy to its existence. Time is the only true unit of measure. It gives proof to the existence of matter, and without time, price can't exist. Thus, counting consolidations to anticipate the next expansion, retracement or reversal is meaningless compared to counting expansions and reversals. That's why we pick the candle that kickstarts the expansion and lifts the price from the consolidation, where time is valued exact 0. I also want you to understand that what you see inside consolidations is not the price of that asset you're looking for. It's just nothing. Yes, nothing, Neo. This understanding will change your perspective and your mind. Let's look at another example, where there's a long consolidation, where there are many irrelevant short-term highs and lows, and pay attention to where I marked up as one on the chart, Neo. We have black numbered and red numbered countings here. I marked up the highest high before the drop in price, and for the other counting we pick the candle, where the expansion that left us from the consolidation is started. So, this way we develop a better understanding to count irrelevant structure in time as an exceptional counting. And here's the multi-time frame counting. That's the most important part of the time dilation theory, Neo, because you're going to take trades consistently and become profitable with them in longevity. If multi-time frame counting is understood and studied by you as a student, because you know that all the markets and asset classes, universe, life, and vibration is about fractality. This is our nature, and everything that a human being can create or do will definitely include these things, including fractal nature of time and price. Here's the daily chart on pound dollar. We count from the low to high, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, where we get the turning point in time. And on the 1-hour chart, let's focus on the 7th day. As you see that, 7th day begins with a relatively long consolidation, and expansion starts a bit later. Let's count the expansion that left us from the consolidation, and we get 4, 7, and 20 as short-term turning points. This is how we count by using multi-time frames, and you can do the same by counting more than 2 time frames, once you are advanced in time dilation theory, Neo. See you soon in the next video, Neo. I'm going to show more examples about basic counting techniques before we jump into second week of the boot camp. Welcome to the Matrix. You're one of the pioneers of this big trend. I'm offering you the time dilation theory, a brand new trading methodology revealing all the secrets in the financial markets. Unlock your true potential with TDT and escape the Matrix.